Greetings dear viewers and welcome back to the review program. This week Uzbekistan celebrated the most awaited national holiday Navruz. In this episode we are going to discuss the agenda of the national festive across the country, history of the holiday and the value in the culture. Navruz is considered one of the oldest holidays in Central Asia and the Middle East. UNESCO included Navruz in the list of cultural heritage of humanity, and March 21st was declared as the International Day of Navruz by UN. But where does this holiday come from? Let's go back in time and explore its history. The origin of this holiday goes back to the first millennium BC, when the religion of Zoroastrianism existed on the territory of ancient Iran. Ancient Iranians honored the cult of the sun as the source of life and all goods on earth. Like other holidays of ancient Iran, Navruz is mentioned in the main book of Zoroastrianism, Avesta. According to the sacred text, every spring all inhabitants of earth were to celebrate the anniversary of the rebirth of life. In this region arose the solar calendar, which is officially used in modern Iran and Afghanistan. Its beginning is the day of vernal equinox. This is Navruz, the holiday of New Year and Spring Renewal. In ancient time, it was celebrated over 53 days, but now the length of feast days varies from 1 in Russia to 3 in Tajikistan and Uzbekistan and even 13 in Iran. Navruz is marked in Afghanistan, Azerbaijan, India, Iran, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, Turkmenistan, Turkey, and Uzbekistan. In Russia, this holiday is popular in Tatarstan, Bashkortostan, and Dagestan. In Iranian and Turkic-speaking regions where this holiday is widespread, its name sounds differently. For example, Navruz, Novruz, Nowruz, and Nauriz. In addition to different names, each country has its own traditions this holiday. My colleague Asadbek Jurayev talked to residents of Uzbekistan on how they celebrate this holiday.
As Navruz approaches, we are very excited to see how it's celebrated across Uzbekistan. This is the holiday that is special to us, that brings us all together and reflects our culture. We have today decided to learn about the ways people celebrate this holiday. Join us as we discover the stories and traditions behind Navruz. It is a great holiday. Today I am planning to celebrate the holiday at home with my parents and children. Happy holiday to all.
I congratulate all Uzbek citizens. May this national holiday be blessed to all of us. Today, I'm spending the holiday with my children and grandchildren.
I'm walking through the park with my grandson. The holiday is going well. I congratulate everyone on this holiday. May everyone be healthy.
Well, we have just came to the park and let's see how you people enjoy Navruz. Well, just to see the environment here, check the people out, and obviously check the food out as well.
We are celebrating the holiday together with my grandchildren. I congratulate all those big people on this holiday. May our country be peaceful. May such holidays increase.
The holiday is being held in very cheerful mood. We came to the park to celebrate this day with our children. The whole of Uzbekistan is celebrating this holiday in a wonderful way.
I arrived today and I was amazed that people are celebrating, and I think it's a very good spirit. So I came here to see and to witness, and I wish all the viewers a happy Navruz.
Did you like the environment here?
Oh yes, I think here it's very nice, it's very green, like people having fun, people enjoying.
As the survey ends, we are very grateful for the stories shared by our fellow citizens. Once again, Navruz is the holiday that shows the beauty of spring. We have seen delicious food, joyful festivities, and traditions passed down through generations. Thank you for joining us on this journey, and let's continue celebrating this holiday with our loved ones.
Sumalak is the main holiday dish in Navruz. Cooked once in a year, sumalak requires special preparations and rituals within its process. My colleague Gulbahor Abdukarimova will talk more on that.
Sumalak is a traditional Uzbek treat which is prepared every spring in all corners and cities of Uzbekistan. In ancient times, making sumalak was a ritual ceremony before harvesting of crops. There are a lot of legends about how people started to cook sumalak.
One of the legends suggests that the first people who settled in the territory of modern Central Asia were engaged in agriculture. One of the winters was very severe, for which the locals were not prepared. Gradually, food supplies ran out and then there were no warm clothes at all. Toward the end of winter, the landowners began to collect sprouted wheat grains and then cook them with whatever they could find. In this way, people were saved from cold and hunger. Another legend is since the holiday Navruz has common roots with Zoroastrianism, the reasons for the emergence of traditional treat sumalak should be sought in history. Zoroastrians had a special drink, haoma, which means to squeeze. There is a version that haoma is the ancestor of sumalak. Despite the fact that their compositions are fundamentally different, the symbolism is same. Haoma juice and sumalak are obtained by squeezing.
So how is sumalak prepared? The main ingredient in the preparation of sumalak is germinated wheat grains. The grains are ground and then cooked in the cauldron on the basis of cotton oil, adding flour. Also, small stones are thrown in the bottom of the cauldron to prevent the sumalak from burning. However, there is a legend that if pebble falls into your food, you should make a wish and it will definitely come true. Cooking sumalak must be accompanied by fun, songs, dances, games and jokes. The whole cooking process takes about a day. When the sumalak is boiled, it should be left to cool and then served to the table.
As you can see, despite the rainy weather conditions, Navruz holidays are celebrated in Uzbekistan. One of the main treats of the holiday is sumalak. So let's take an interview and ask how is the sumalak is being prepared. Assalamu alaikum. Bizga sumalak pishirilishi haqida, nimalar qilinishi haqida gapirib bersangiz.
Bizlar sumalakda oldin bug'doyda ko'kirtirib, undirib olamiz.
First, we sprout wheat and gather it. Then we grate 25 kilograms of wheat into 1 bag of flour. Next, we place it on the low heat and boil it for 12 hours. Afterwards, we cover it in the evening and allow it to simmer, ensuring it is ready by the morning. It's important to know that sumalak will not be good if cooked with high heat. However, when cooked over low heat for an expected period and with wheat added in balance, sumalak will be absolutely well. Now, as you see, Navruz is a special and long-awaited holiday in Uzbekistan. Let's review country's preparations for this year's festive and how did Uzbeks celebrate Navruz this week. My colleague Dorobot Tajanova has the details.
Preparing for Navruz in Uzbekistan is not just a tradition, it's a whole art. Residents before the holidays clean up, organize community hashars and decorate their houses, streets and squares, creating a unique atmosphere of holiday. In every house, there is an atmosphere of joy and hustle preparing for symbolic sumalak.
A month ago, it became known that Navruz holiday, Uzbeks will have 4 days off in a row. This clearly shows how important this holiday is for the people of Uzbekistan, and the state in turn announced additional days off for the residents. In the celebration of this holiday, flights, trains between the regions of the country also announced discounts, which encourage students as well as other residents to visit their hometowns and celebrate the holiday with their families. Before the holidays even began, transport authorities announced extended bus schedule times in major cities across the country. Thus, the country was reverently and confidently preparing for the holiday of Navruz.
Most interesting thing this year is that the festive holiday of Navruz coincided at the same time with holy months of Ramadan. This in turn added more spirit to the nation's life.
On March 11, 2024, the holy months of Ramadan began. The president of Uzbekistan has approved the resolution on holding the holy months of Ramadan at a decent level. In the same way, it also noticed the worthy celebration of Navruz holiday. Thus, the Uzbeks celebrated a double holiday this year. Now Navruz holiday has come, and the residents widely celebrated New Year. Navruz is a gift of nature. The Eastern New Year Navruz means the beginning of spring and new life in the country. Regardless of nationality, language, religion, age and gender, everyone celebrates Navruz. It's a beautiful holiday that embodies history, national traditions and values. This year's Navruz celebration was held in the capital's Huma Arena complex in presence of President Shavkat Mirziyoyev. It gives me great pleasure to sincerely congratulate you, the entire multinational people of Uzbekistan, on long-awaited Navruz holiday, the President said at the beginning of his speech.
Assalomu alaykum, aziz va muhtaram vatandoshlar. Uzoq yaqindan tashrif buyurgan hurmatli mehmonlar. Siz qadrdonlarimni, ko'p millatli butun O'zbekiston xalqini barchamiz sog'inib kutgan Navruz olami bilan samimiy muborakbod etishdan g'oyat baxtiyorman.
This year Navruz is celebrated during the blessed days of Ramadan, which gives the holiday a special spirit and increases its significance. In these wonderful moments of spring, following the wishes of great ancestors, filled with pure thoughts and hopes, we say may each of our days be beautiful like Navruz, blessed and wise like Navruz. The President concluded his speech.
Navruzi olam barchamizga muborak bo'lsin.
The celebration continued with big concert program. After the celebration, President Shavkat Mirziyoyev attended folk festivals, watched performances of national cultural centers, and folklore and ethnographic ensembles. The head of state also visited exhibition and listened to musical works of these centers. He held a sincere talks with the representatives of various nationalities, expressing his good wishes to them.
Navruz in Uzbekistan is more than just a holiday. It's a time when everyone can feel a part of big and friendly family, a time of joy and new hopes. We thank you for your attention and invite you to join the celebration over the next weekend to share the endless spirit of Navruz together.
Here our review ends. Happy Navruz to everyone watching. Thank you and see you in the next episodes.